Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. So Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, cross watchers are welcome. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, there's the link in the description box below. All of a sudden, as I'm tuning into the energies, it feels very loving and positive. So are you feeling loving and positive, Pisces? Hopefully. All right, so let's get to it. Let's start in the past with the Eight of Materials in reverse. So this is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Something isn't working. Someone's not putting in the work. Oh, those just popped. Okay. Someone's not putting in the work. It feels like in a relationship, it looks like you've partnered up with someone who's pretty rigid, controlling, demanding, like it's their way or the highway. That's how they're seeing love and lasting love. It feels like that's how they were raised, to, you know, with a very dominant father, like they get to decide. And so it feels like, it does feel like this is a man that I'm talking about, a masculine energy, that you were in a relationship in the past, and they didn't have, they were their tyrannical father, they didn't have connection, they didn't have control over their life, they couldn't be who they wanted to be. And so it looks like, as I'm looking at the relationship in the family of origin, it looks like it's codependent, with a very narcissistic type of father figure and a codependent kind of doting, you know, maternal figure. And if the person you're with, it looks like, okay, if this is the example of what marriage is, what relationship is, if I have to pick one of the two, I'm not going to pick the disempowered one. I'm going to pick, I don't want to be the person who gets walked all over. I want to be the one in control. So they didn't heal from this. They just assumed the roles. They emulated their parents' relationship. And I don't feel like this was working for you. That it feels like wow. Feels like you're choosing self-love. And it feels like this relationship started off, you thought that this was your person, you thought that this was your happily ever after, you thought, and as it goes along in this connection, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of fighting, but there's no fighting for the connection. And there's a lack of passion here. It feels like the passion, yeah, oh my gosh. A lack of passion. There's love, but there's a lack of passion here. What happened to the passion? What happened to the passion? What happened to this connection? It feels like, okay, so this person that you were in a relationship was emotionally manipulative, very painful. They, very intelligent person, but they're using their intelligence to manipulate and control people. So this person does not value emotions. It feels like you value emotions, and you have beautiful Piscean emotions. You have access, permission to be in your emotions. This person wounds you, keeps you confused and in your emotions, making it your fault, because it feels like gaslighting. It feels like you bringing up something that's bothering, and somehow now you're the problem because you brought up how you're feeling. And so it feels like you can't win with this person. Yeah, you just can't. You can't be yourself. You can't have the life that you wanted with this person. It feels like some of you, because this is, I'm feeling very masculine energy from the person you were with. It feels like you nurtured them, loved, nurtured, and part of the reason the passion disappeared is because you're more in your nurturing, loving, oxytocin type of energies. And this person probably, I'm getting the feeling like they demanded that you do like the housework and cook. It feels like traditional roles. You take care of the kids. You take care of me. And so you stepped into a relationship with this person. It evolved into where you're their mommy. And that's why the passion just went boo, because you can have one or the other, but you can't have, I can love you, but if you want me to care for you and to be your mommy, I'm not attracted to that. And if you're demanding and entitled and hurtful and just controlling me and not caring for me, then that also, it looks like it almost feels like you checked out. Like you tried. I'm trying to get through, but this person, I think they knew exactly what they were doing. And so I'm feeling all this resentment and anger and frustration because this person's stonewalling. They knew exactly what they were doing, and making you feel crazy for saying this is exactly what you're doing. And they're like, no, this is you. What's your problem? Why? I don't like how you put it. You bring something up that might have a lot of validity, but you didn't say it in the right way. Like, this person can't be wrong. It feels so exhausting trying to the thing is, they never planned on changing. They planned on being this way and just having you change and acquiesce to them. I feel all sorts of resentment and frustration and anger. Maybe that's some energies that you haven't fully allowed to express and come up, and give it kind of feel it, and then let it come up, maybe screaming into a pillow, punching the pillow, letting that anger out, give it an expression, so you can move on from it. So, all right, Pisces. In present energy, we have the Three of Inspiration in reverse. That's Three of Wands in reverse. I think I just said in the Aquarius reading that the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Wands in upright and reverse have been showing up all the last week or two. It feels like choices. People making decisions. Something that you've been waiting for is here, and that's what this feels like. This is something that you've. What is this? Looks like you're Ooh, looks like you're not interested. You've got some apathy here. I'm not interested in, oh, because the environment you're in. Okay, it looks like you're in present energy in a pretty toxic environment. There's your friends or family around you. It feels like there's triangulation. Nobody's really, it feels like gossip. It feels like people not really interested in or caring, but they want the gossip, the news, so they can spread it. So it feels like you're it feels like you know who I'm talking about and you're not interested in that type of connection. You're ignoring those people. You're finding balance and an inner strength. It does feel like there's something going on this week that's unsettling at best, that like you're trying to hold something together. You're trying to just hold on. I'm just trying to hold my together like that. Ooh, it looks like there's a decision around a breakup. You're seeing something clearly about a connection that it's not working. Before now, it feels like you didn't have all the information, or you weren't seeing something, you were confused, you weren't making a decision, and now suddenly it's I see what's going on. And it looks like there's been a lot of lies, a lot of deception. It feels like the foundation of some relationship has been lies. Beautiful. It looks like you've healed you're in your divine feminine energy. So you're attractive, you're nurturing, you're loving, you're abundant. There's some kind of wish coming true. This feels chaotic. It feels like there's a lot of chaos around you. It feels like you're making decisions and you're seeing things clearly. And even though you're making decisions, it's still, you're in your divine feminine energy. You're attracting, you're allowing, you're receiving. But it does feel like it's difficult. Breakups. It feels like you're letting someone go. Someone that has a lot of deception energy. Wow. Oh, interesting. It looks like once you allow this energy, it feels like you're calling them out. You're calling, you're saying this is lies, this is deception, this is not for me. It looks like that allows you to step into your divine feminine, to feel more confident. And then that also, it looks like with the Wheel of Fortune, that there's something about you're holding on to people just so you don't be alone, so you're not alone. Feels like there are people around you, and the more you let go of people who do not serve your highest and greatest good. That's probably the nicest way to put it. They're just not for you. So the snoring in the background, where is it? Is my bulldog, Chuck. That's the heavy breathing and the snoring in these readings. So it looks like what's going on this week is you're letting go of, it feels like you're cleaning house and trying to keep and bringing balance back by doing this. It's taking a lot of inner strength to it feels like you're letting go of toxic family or friends, and quite possibly a breakup in a relationship. And what's interesting is, by letting go of who and what is not for you, that your luck changes. It feels like these people were kind of blocking your vibration, blocking your blessings. So, all right, Pisces, what's hidden this week is the Two of Voices, Two of Swords. So, decision. We're stuck, like, I've got to make some choices here. Do I have all the information? Yeah, something, it's not just about, there's some hidden emotions here. Something in the subconscious. It feels like these emotions are leading you to a new path. But to get to the new path, you have to unload burdens. You can't take everything and everyone with you. So that's what's going on underneath. Like, energetically, you're making choices. The wait is over. You're making a choice about like what you want from your life. What road you will take, what path you will take. And wow, and you're releasing it, it's required. It feels like energetically you can't get on this path unless you release what's holding you back. Wow, very interesting. All right, Pisces, the advice this week is death. Let's see. So this is a transformational energy. This does feel like transformation. Feels like big shifts and changes. Feels like they started in the past. Feels like the big changes started in the past here, and now you're making more changes. It feels like you keep choosing yourself. You keep choosing your path. You keep choosing the highest and greatest good for you, and this is transforming you. You're no longer giving your time, your energy, your focus, your attention, your care on timelines that are behind you, that didn't work out for you. Yeah, that wouldn't transform. You are, it looks like, on a very transformational path. And what you're leaving behind are people and situations that where there isn't transformation. They have a different life path. They don't have the same kind of ideals that you do. They're not wanting the same changes. And it looks like once this happens, again, I'm getting a message of you really moving forward. You're overcoming obstacles. You coming out of a nightmare situation. It's like your energy just shifts very quickly once you decide and take action by letting go of what and who no longer serves you. You just start, it's almost like you are already at the correct vibration that you need to be at to join a path that's meant for you. But you can't join that path that's of the highest and greatest good, because there's these attachments to these people, to relationships that are holding you back. And it looks like as you let go, you just spring forward, and it's like you're gone. It happens, it feels very rapidly. I'm sure I'm looking at it, it's not going to happen that fast for you. it takes a little while for things to unravel in the 3D, but this feels like a very transformational week, Pisces. So, whew, drink lots of water, get as much rest as you can, take care of yourself. So, all right, I hope that was helpful. Take care.